Welcome to Clocking In, Voices of NC Manufacturing. I'm your host, Phil Mintz, Director of the North Carolina Manufacturing Extension Partnership, otherwise known as NCMEP. My role is to drive outreach to NC manufacturers, build relationships to federal and state leaders, and coordinate efforts to drive profitable manufacturing growth in North Carolina. Throughout my time working closely with manufacturers, I have heard the most quirky, curious, and memorable stories. I wanted to turn these stories into a podcast so that others may hear and be informed and inspired. From humble beginnings to manufacturing titans, from tragedy to triumph, I will be interviewing some of these manufacturers who have made North Carolina manufacturing the powerhouse that it is today. Inpro WT, formerly WT Shade in the Charlotte area, manufactures high-quality, customized commercial window treatments. They specialize in roller shade, sliding panels, and motorized shading systems designed for light control, privacy, and durability in hospitals, universities, and commercial buildings. Joining us today is Melissa Spittel, the president of Inpro WT Commercial Window Treatments. Melissa has been with Inpro for over 17 years with increasing responsibilities as director, vice president, and now president of a division. Under Melissa's leadership, Inpro WT has now become a larger manufacturer in North Carolina, offering complex, high-quality window solutions. Today, we're going to speak with her about the evolution of this growing business and what it takes to lead a thriving production team in the heart of North Carolina. Melissa, thanks for joining us today. Welcome.
Hi, Phil. Thank you for having me. So glad to be here.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how people find their way to manufacturing. And again, you're not from around these parts, I don't think. I think much of your time with Inpro has been far north of here, right? How did you get started with it?
That's right. I was born and raised in Wisconsin. So our Inpro is our parent company, and we are headquartered in Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee in Muskego. And yeah, it's been really a journey for me to get here. This transition in my career happened about 2 years ago now. And I have loved every minute of it. It's been great. It's been a learning process, a learning curve for me. And just learning the Charlotte, North Carolina area has been great. So it's really been a very welcoming state, and Charlotte's been welcoming, and it's been really nice. It's made the transition a lot smoother.
Your background is in marketing, right? So,
Yes.
so what were you doing with that before you kind of took over as president?
Sure. My career progressed at Inpro, starting out in marketing and then getting to the VP level there. And, as an executive in a business, you're aware of and working with all different parts of the organization, but not to the degree definitely that I am now. And so about 2 years ago, due to one of the acquisitions that our business at Inpro had overall, they decided that we really wanted to set this part of the business aside because it goes to market a little bit differently than the rest of Inpro does. So created the first subsidiary of Inpro and asked me to lead the effort here in Charlotte, which was a great honor. Very excited to do that. And so that's really how things progressed. I had been involved in the business to some capacity, had an overview of what it was, but just now taking it on and moving from a marketing role to understanding all aspects of the business, from manufacturing, supply chain, and including all of the different areas as well.
All right, so from a marketing point of view, what does the WT Shade aspect bring to Inpro, and why was it important for you guys to merge down here?
So it aligns really well with the rest of Inpro as a business because Inpro is a US-based manufacturer. It was founded in 1979. It's grown into a global company serving over 70 countries across multiple building product categories in the commercial building space. So the Shade acquisition really aligned well with that. It's a building product category that is growing, and the company WT that was acquired was really very closely aligned with the philosophy that Inpro has of making sure that our customers are successful, and when our customers are successful, we're successful as a business too. So our products on the Shade side are proprietary products. We say that they are made for installers by an installer. So the
Mm.
founder of that company actually developed the products. He was an installer. He developed them specifically so that they're easy to install in the field, that we protect what's important to our customers and making sure that they are able to protect their margins, that they're able to get onto the job site and off the job site as quickly as possible too. And then also from the standards that we have on the production side, very high standards, because we understand how important that is in the construction industry to make sure that people get what they need when they need it, because there's only a certain window of time that our customers have. Usually we're talking about contractors, installers who have very limited time to be in the field installing things. And so our job is to help them in that initiative by having really great quality, making sure that what they get is what they expected when they get it. So we have 98% plus of our orders ship without defect. We're 99% high or higher in terms of on-time delivery with our product, and we have some of the best lead times as well.
So where would I might see an Inpro shade? Is it
All over.
yeah, all over? But it's not a residential. I don't do you don't
No,
okay.
no, and that's something that sets us aside too, is a lot of the other people that we work with out there, they are both residential and commercial, and so we just focus on the commercial side of things. So that allows us to offer a product that is much more tailored and made to the commercial industry, so they're more durable. And you'll find our shades in places like healthcare, hospitality, education, commercial, a lot of different settings, pretty much any commercial building setting that you can.
So if I'm staying at a hotel, is your shade might be in there that I pull clothes or
Absolutely.
oh,
Yep,
all right, all right.
definitely. Yeah, you'll have to check next time.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta look at that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I stopped by one of your plants not too long ago, and it's very amazing how you guys put that together and all of the pieces that are associated with it. You mentioned earlier the supply chain aspect. It has to be pretty challenging sometimes to get all of the things you need for that. Is that true?
Yes, definitely. It's true. I think that's much like other manufacturers out there. That is definitely one of the challenges that we face too, is the supply chain part of things. Luckily enough, we're a US based manufacturing company. So it's great that we manufacture our shades here in the United States in Charlotte, although we do have some supply chain challenges too with some of the parts and components and things.
Mm.
Luckily, not as many as some of the other people out there in the industry, but definitely a challenge for us as well.
Yeah. All right. So you said you've been living in the Charlotte area for a couple of years now. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So how's it been? I mean, do you like it better than Wisconsin? This is what we're working on right now. So we gotta keep you out of Wisconsin.
Oh, I know. Wisconsin's always my home. My family lives there. But I have to say that I do love North Carolina as well. I love Charlotte. I'm a big outdoorsy person,
Oh,
so
okay.
I love getting outdoors. I've been hiking in the mountains. I have yet to go to the coast. I want to really get to the ocean side, but
Oh,
I
wow.
love to travel. I love to explore. In fact, last week, I visited Chapel Hill. I
Oh,
went to Duke and walked that campus. So I'm always exploring the area. Love it. Love all the greenways that you have here. You have a great greenway system. So while Wisconsin will always be my home, I've loved being in North Carolina too.
talk about the merger and what that brings to your business and where you located now. Where did you come from and how many people did you have to put together to make this Mid Hill facility operate?
Yes. So our
Yes.
presence in North Carolina really came through a combination of acquisition and expansion too. So Impro had already established a footprint here through our Clickies privacy system division and the WT Shade businesses, which were tied to Charlotte area acquisitions. So at the same time, both businesses have been both growing and expanding, which led us to create more capacity here to foster that growth. So we really combined those two facilities together into this shared facility in Mint Hill, building our existing presence, expanding the capabilities. So we're proud to manufacture our products here in the United States, but we brought together both of those manufacturing facilities, and there were probably about 30 to 40 people in both. So right now we're at about 60 people here within the Charlotte office. And we do have other folks too outside the Charlotte office that are in sales teams, territory sales, those kinds of things in different areas of the country.
All right, so I'm talking to Melissa Spittel. She is the president of Inpro WT in the Charlotte area, I guess specifically in Mint Hill now, right?
That's right.
So are you growing? Are you hiring people? What's the future of Inpro?
We are growing. That was one of the reasons for being here and moving. We've hired some new positions. We're focused on continuing to grow in the Southeast, building the capabilities that we brought together here in Charlotte. So that is definitely the plan. We're continuing to build and grow and invest in our people and systems here in Charlotte.
Again, we appreciate you talking to us a little bit. I mean, we met a few weeks ago specifically at a conference, a manufacturing conference, and we shared a meal together, didn't we? I forgot
We
about that.
did. That
Yeah.
was very nice. Yeah, that was a great event. It was the MFG Con event, and it was great to see all of the different manufacturers that were there, get to know what resources are out there for manufacturers.
Yeah.
I think North Carolina does a great job of providing those resources. The North Carolina Manufacturing Extension Partnership. I mean, there's a lot of things here that really supports the initiatives that manufacturers have going on, which is great to see. It's been great to get those resources, especially as a company who's almost acting as not really a startup, but really just building and growing here in the area. I know you and your team have provided some great resources, but even the networking, the support of the other manufacturing companies too. It was great to meet everyone. So it's
Yeah.
made the transition smooth.
And we got to get you to the coast. I can't believe you haven't been to the North
I
Carolina
know.
beaches already. How can that
Very
be?
soon. I know, very soon. This summer I have plans to go visit. I will be there.
We've been talking with Melissa Spittel. She's the president of Inpro WT. Just merged together a couple of facilities in Mint Hill, North Carolina, Charlotte area, and we're great to have them in our state. So, Melissa, thanks for talking with us today.
Thanks for having me, Phil. Appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us for Clocking In Voices of North Carolina Manufacturing. If you'd like to learn more about the manufacturing solutions offered by NC State Industry Extension Services, go to www.ies.ncsu.edu.